friends, and welcome back to another video. This is Flower Herb Plans. My name is Harley, and today we are going to decorate and plan in my B6 Stalogy for the week of June 16th through the 22nd. And I want to stick with a rainbow again for this week, but it's going to be a tropical jungle animal print themed spread. So I have some Happy Planner sticker books here, Pastel Tropics, Jungle Vibes, and Bold and Botanical. I also have these Jungle Vibes sticker books. This one is for the mini, these are for the classic. And I have a second Pastel Tropics sticker book because I love the bright colors of this one, so I have two of them. Then I have washi tape from my collection and all different prints and colors. So we have some animal print and we have some tropical leaves. So I'm going to put all these together, hope it works out okay, and we're gonna go from there. So I'm not gonna mention where all these washi tapes are from. I get most of my tapes from Michael's or Hobby Lobby. There is a Shine Sticker Studio one that I really love that I'm definitely going to use, which is this one that I used in my Hobonichi Cousin setup. And then the other ones I'm just going to pair with it and see what works. So let's move all of these. And I should also mention I have these Days of the Week by Shine Sticker Studio. It matches this tape here, kind of. It doesn't have the silver foiling, but the print matches. And so I might use these Days of the Week. If not, I'm going to find some kind of rainbow Days of the Week to use. So let's put these off to the side and grab the planner. I did plan last week off camera, so I'm going to open up this B6 monthly booklet by Sterling Ink. I'm going to open this up to my monthly because there are some things of note that I need to remember to write in. I also have my Hobonichi Cousin, which is going to come into play when I start writing in the plans in my B6 Stalogy. But I did decorate the weekly for this using the same theme and washi tape. So it's rainbow, animal print, a few tropical leaves, and I really like how this turned out. And this has the tasks that ideally I would like to do daily. So I'm going to use this to help plan out my B6 Stalogy when the time comes, but we don't need this right now. So I'm going to put this off to the side. And so let's turn to this current week, which I decorated off camera. And for this week, I used the Retro Vibes sticker book by Agenda 52, the paper studio at Hobby Lobby. And I used this washi tape that I got from Hobby Lobby too. It kind of fits in that whole retro theme. So it turned out really cute. Again, I'm copying the layout in the Plans by Just Scribble B6 horizontal planner because I have that planner. I actually have it in my hands and I'm super excited about it. I am going to do a video about this planner. I was going to do an unboxing, but that didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to. There was a lot of background noise, and so I just scrapped that video. But I am going to do a video explaining why I'm excited about this planner. But essentially, I copied the layout of this with the horizontal weekly, a grid area, my focus, priorities, a to-do list, another grid notes area, habit trackers, and a checklist at the bottom. The dimensions that I did in my B6 Stalogy are not exact, but they are close enough so that I could get a feel for the layout of this new planner that starts in July. So that's what I did for this week of June 9th through the 15th. So I have my horizontal weekly. I call this the weekly dashboard. And then we get into the notes page, which is a blank page in this planner. It's a blank grid page here, and I use it for notes and a brain dump. And then we get into daily pages. So this is how this week turned out. This was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And in full transparency, I didn't film this decoration because I didn't actually set up this planner until I think Monday night. I started Monday night and I didn't complete it until Tuesday night when I had more time. Time just got away from me over that past weekend, and I didn't have time to prep my planners ahead of time like I usually do. So that's why I didn't film this, but I really love the way that it turned out. It's bright, it's colorful, it's happy, and it just gives me all the feels when I look at it. It makes me really happy. So I'm going to try to get the same vibes for this upcoming week. And so we are going to do the same thing. And I just realized I didn't draw out the layout. So let me go off, draw in the lines for this weekly horizontal, my focus and priorities and all that jazz. So let me go off, do that, and I will be right back. So I've drawn in the lines and we are ready to start decorating. I do want to say that this video might be long, so get cozy, grab a drink, some coffee, some tea, some water. Get your planners or your journals and plan or journal along with me. So first I want to put washi tape at the top and bottom, and I think I'm going to use the same combination I used in the Hobonichi Cousin, which was this pink and black zebra print with the Shine Sticker Studio washi tape. And I think this will fit at the bottom nicely. So let's put this here. And how are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. I cannot believe it's already the middle of June. I'm super excited to start my new planners in July, but I need to set them up. Well, there's only one planner I need to set up. The other ones are continuations of planners I'm already using. But I do need to get the front pages of my new planner set up so the transition is a bit easier and seamless. So I'm going to put this washi tape at the top. There's not much left of this one, so I hope it lasts through me decorating these daily pages. And we'll put this here. And I'm actually going to zoom in a little bit. I didn't zoom in too much, but hopefully that's just enough that you can see what I'm doing, but not too close that I get out of frame. So we have the washi tape down. I do want to put a box for the days of the week at the top of the page, and I'm not seeing any boxes in here. So let's actually just go with the colorful boxes sticker book. So let's try these. We could do any color really because this is rainbow. So we have silver, we have gold, we have blue, purple, we have pink, and then we have green. Let's do green. That clashes a lot, and I love it. So let's do this light green. The benefit of using rainbow is that you can kind of get away with clashing colors and it still makes sense in the spread. So this is for June 16th through the 22nd. And then I need days of the week for the horizontal that's on the side. So for that, I'm going to grab this sticker book, which I've used the past couple of weeks in this area. And I'm going to see if there are any colors that I could use for this week. I'm thinking this two-toned, it's red with, looks like blue, a bluish green on top. That could work. We have these green ones. I like the green ones better, so let's do that. And I guess I'll just use the pink date dots since they're right here. So let's just put down all the date dots first. And I've been loving this layout from the Plans by Just Scribble Planner. I did not know that I needed all these pages until I had all these pages. And I was able to write notes, brain dumps. And the planner actually has even more pages at the beginning of the quarter and the month. So those are going to be very helpful, I think. But like I said, I still need to set up that planner and time is flying by. So before you know it, July is going to be here and I pretty much have a set schedule of when I plan, and I haven't made the time to add in setting up a Q3 planner. So we'll see if I can make the time this week to get some of that done. One thing I'm excited about is that it feels like summer is here. Finally. The weather here in Chicago has been hot. It's been in the 80s each day, which is good. Unfortunately, next week it's going to rain a lot, but I'm glad that the sun is shining. The weather is nice. Summer is here. And we don't have any holidays. Oh, that's not true. Juneteenth is Thursday the 19th. I don't think there is a Juneteenth sticker in here though. Let's see. This sticker book is from the Paper Studio and it has all the months, but I don't remember there being a Juneteenth on the month of June. So I might just write that in. And before I continue with the rest of the decoration, I am going to populate the plans that I know of for this upcoming week. So on Monday, we have an employee survey at work. It's called Voice of the Employee, and they're going to provide lunch. So I'm just going to write that in so I don't have to take my lunch that day. I pack my lunch every day. Well, most days it's just snacks that I could eat at my desk, but sometimes I do pack an actual lunch. But on Monday, I won't need to do that because lunch will be provided. Tuesday, I have doctor's appointments. So that is at 10:30 and 11 o'clock. And Wednesday, I work from home, so I do write that in the corner here. And then I have therapy at 1 o'clock. I should have looked to see if there were appointment stickers in here, because that would be helpful to make things stand out a bit more. We have these I could have used, but actually they're too big for the box, so never mind on that. Oh, we have these appointment stickers, but again, they're too long for the box. So I will just keep writing in my appointments. So Thursday is Juneteenth, and I have an appointment at 5:30, and I think that is it for the week. I know that me and Jason are going to the museum this weekend. I just don't know which day we are going, so I'm going to leave that off for now. Oh, I do want to write that I'm going to visit my mom on Friday. I visit her every week, but lately I've been changing up the days that I go to see her, so I'm going on Friday. So that's the major event that I have for that day. It's not necessarily an appointment, but I do like to put it here on the horizontal weekly because it does take a lot of time, so I want to block out that day for any other appointments after work. So let's move on to the rest of the page. And I do want to do my weekly to-do list here. So I'm just going to highlight, and let's use the marker for our checklist. That should be enough. And let's write this week. There are things I need to do for this week. I'm just trying to determine if I want to plan as I go or decorate and write in the plans after. I think I will do this part afterward. I'm just going to focus on the decoration for now. So I do want to use some of the animals here at the bottom. I also want to take these out because these might be good for my checklists. Let's just do a flip of the sticker books so I'm familiar with what we have here, because I don't remember everything that I have to work with. And in this one, I put some extra pages from the Happy Illustrations sticker book by the Happy Planner, because they kind of went with the tropical jungle vibes. So I put some of those pages in here too. So we have these boxes. These animals are the ones I was looking for to put at the bottom here. We have some quotes. We have some more animals. We have some of these palm leaves. Oh, we have these headers. These will work very well, so we'll use those. And I think that's it from this one. So let's just do a quick flip of the rest of these pages. I do tear out the pages of my sticker books. I don't recommend doing that. That's just how I plan, because it makes it easier in the moment to know what stickers I have and to search through them. But it is kind of a pain and a hassle later on when I'm flipping through my books like this and the pages just fly out. So it's not something that I recommend, but it is something that I do. And we have lots to work with in here. That's why I love the sticker book. I probably should buy another one, but I only buy Happy Planner stickers when they are on sale. And they just had a sale event going on, but the sales weren't deep enough for me, so I passed on buying anything. So whenever Happy Planner has a really good sale again, I might pick up another one of these Pastel Tropics sticker books. Then we have these, which I really like. Oh, I'm all over the place. Apologies for not being able to stick on topic, but I do want to look in this other Pastel Tropics sticker book to get these strips here that I might want to use in conjunction with the washi tape that I have. I thought there was another page of them, but I guess not. Okay, so I think this is all I'm going to find in these. And then let's look at the Jungle Vibes sticker books and we'll see what we have. I really like these words. I like these animals, but I prefer the brightly colored ones, like the yellow ones and the zebra. Not so much this panther. Oh, we have some strips of stickers here that I could use. Then we have boxes, lots to work with in there. And let's look at the mini. So we have the same animals, just smaller. We have these strips, which are not big enough. And more boxes. Okay. Oh, and then this one. I have a lot to look through. These are cute. Why haven't I used the sticker book that much? I think I used this once. But these are really cute. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is just stick with my original plan of using the animals here at the bottom. So we could do maybe one of these lizards, maybe. We could do this guy. He's quite big though, maybe a little bit too big. Oh, here's a smaller one. So let's do him or her. Right there, that's cute. And then we have space for something else. I'm thinking maybe a lizard and then a quote or word. So let's do this pink one. Like that, and then I have space to fit something there. So let's go to this one. Oh, instead I could just put some of this animal print there. My desk is not big enough for everything I have going on. I think it's all the washi tape that I have around me and the markers and everything. You can only see this section of my desk, but outside of this frame, it is a mess. So let me try not to knock anything else down and grab this. And I can put it here. Like that. Okay, good enough. And then this will be my focus area and this will be my priority area. So I do have priority, and I guess for my focus, I could do, let's see, since I don't have a focus, if I do different headers, it'll look weird. So I do want them to be the same, and I realize I'm overthinking this just a little bit, but that's what I do. So I want headers that are similar. And so I'm looking in these again to see what I have to work with. I don't think I'm gonna find anything. So I might just use priority and let's use hashtag happy. This will be my focus area. So we'll put that one there, and we'll do this priority here, and then we can do a top 3. So let's just take this one and do a top 3 priority items. And then for my focus for this week, I think I'm going to do movement and exercise again. So I have this fitness sticker book by Agenda 52, the Paper Studio, and I have 2 of them actually. So let's look at this one first, because the other one I've used a lot of. And I think I want to use a quote. We have progress over perfection, push your limits. I like those. I like this progress over perfection. So I think I'm going to use this one. It is quite small, but I think I'm going to maybe put it in the middle and surround it with icons like these shoes and the weights. So let's put it there, and then we can do these shoes here, although they're quite big. And let's do these weights like that. Not bad. So I have that, and each day I'm going to put an area to track what I do for my movement or workout each day. So we have that. This will be a checklist, but I'm not sure what. The past 2 weeks I've been putting a to buy list, but I basically transferred most of these items from the previous week, so I need to think about if I actually want to buy these. I feel like if they're on my wish list for 3 or 4 weeks, then I probably don't really need them. I just want them. So I don't know if I want to put a to buy list here. But then I'm not sure what I would use this for. I am going to highlight, because it's going to be some kind of header there. And then we can use blue. This will be my daily gratitude. And let's use this orange. It's a reddish orange mile liner. And I will write the days of the week in there. So let's do daily gratitude here. And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then let's do my habit trackers here at the bottom. So we can do yellow, green, let's do this pinkish purple, it's a bit sloppy, but it'll get the job done. Let's use this blue-green color. And how about red? And then let's write in the habits. So tidy up, meds, vitamins, and then I want to track how often I'm reading and creating art. And I do have space in between here, so that's where I can use this right here. Oh, that's the perfect length. So this page is done. I still need to figure out what I'm going to use this checklist for. I could make it a meal plan, meal tracker, but then again, I write what I eat in the notes area of each day. So maybe I don't need a meal tracker. A meal plan would be helpful, but I'm not sure yet. So let's just leave that for now and go on to the next page, which is just going to be a blank notes page. So for this one, I will just put washi tape at the top and bottom. So we have a lot to choose from. I want it to be bright, so I probably won't use these more neutral toned colors. So let's see, we have pink, green, and this peachy pink color. How about we do this? The green with this pink. It's not an animal print, it's just a pattern, but I like those two together. And this is just for notes. I usually do a brain dump. Since I've been copying the Plans by Just Scribble layout, I've been putting my brain dump in my Stalogy. Before, I had a separate notebook for it, but having it in my Stalogy is kind of helpful. So that's what this page is for. So we'll put this one at the top here. It's really skinny. We'll put that there. And I do want a header that says notes. So I think I'm going to use these dots. Yeah, we have this noted. So let's do yellow. Let's just put that in the middle there. And I do like my brain dump to start out as a checklist. So that's what we're going to do. I find in checklist form, it's easier for me to brainstorm ideas. And then the bottom, after I've kind of warmed up my brain a little bit, I can think of longer items that I need to write down. But starting out as a checklist usually works for me. So that's what we're going to do. Now that the checklist is done, I will probably just put a quote or something at the bottom and call it a day. So I don't want something too big. I like this wild and beautiful, but that is huge. I could do this one. It's small, and then I can put it in the corner here to kind of camouflage the bleed through of my outliners. Like that, and the notes page is done. So then let's do the other pages, the daily pages. I think I'm going to use this pink one here. I'm not sure where I got this one from either, but I really like the brightness of this washi tape. And at the top, let's see, I could do blue, but that blue is kind of dark. And the print is very similar, so I could also do these tropical leaves, although it's not as bright as the rest of the washi tape. Oh, I also have these that I could pull from. I don't have a lot of stickers, but I could use this one at the top here. And let's see if it'll tear like that. And then let's use the washi tape with the days of the week. So we have Monday. I need day dots. I could use something small that fits inside the heart, or I could use something big. So we have this dates and holidays sticker book, and I have these numbers that are really small and they would fit inside the heart. But I also have these, which are big. They don't really match anything else except that they're multicolored, and it would cover up the heart entirely. I think I'm gonna try using these. That is very bold, but I think I like it better than the tiny numbers. So that's what we'll do. And I think I might just do each page as I go instead of doing all the washi tape, all the date covers, all the decoration. Let's just do it as we go. And I usually do a to-do list and notes, but I do want to put down a workout box. So I have a sticker book for that. This fitness sticker book, a collaboration between the Happy Planner and Wrong Wrong. There are workout boxes in here. So let's use these. We have this page and this page. So first I want to note appointments and things that I need to remember. And in here, I need to note that it is the Voice of the Employee survey at work, and lunch is provided. Maybe I could use a today sticker too, just because I have it. Although I should have left more space in between the date cover and this, but that's fine. Let's just put that there. And then underneath, I could have my checklist from one of these boxes that I put away. So let's take this green one. Put it right under here. Oh, no, that's way too close. So let's move it down. And underneath, I think I have space for a workout sticker. So I can track that. And my notes can go here. And let's see how much space I will need for my Monday to-do list. I think if I narrow this down to the tasks that I realistically have time for, this checklist might be enough. So maybe I have space for more decoration on this page. So let's look at those big quotes that we had. I kind of like this one that says create your own luck, but I'm also going to look in this one and see if there's anything in here that I would like to use. We have wild, adventure, find me under the palms, your potential is endless, what a time to be alive. I think I'm going to use this one, create your own luck. So let's just take this off. And I'm going to put it at the top here, actually. It's almost the perfect size. It does hang over just a tiny bit. So we'll cut that off. And then my notes area can go here. So we'll draw a highlight and write notes. That's a big notes area. So maybe I have space for more animals. Let's use this guy, the flamingo. He takes up a lot of space. I might have to hang him off the page a bit, like that. And just cut it off here. Like that. Cute. That is so cute. And Monday is done. Let's move on to Tuesday. For Tuesday, let's see. I think I like using these really thick ones, these tall ones at the bottom. So I'm going to cycle through these three at the bottom. So let's use the Shine Sticker Studio one again. And then let's use the green one. And then the pink one. And let's just go in order. I said I wasn't going to do all the washi tape at once, but here I am, changing my mind, as I do. So I put down the bottom washi tapes on all the pages. Now let's do the tape at the top. For the Shine Sticker Studio one, I'm going to use a zebra print again at the top of that one. Should I or should I? I kind of like it with the green too. Yeah, I kind of like it with the green. So let's do this. Again, I'm just mixing and matching different patterns, different colors. Let's do it above this one on here. And let's do it above the green one again. Oops, I just used a roll of washi tape. That is so cool. I don't have enough to do this last strip. Yeah, I don't have enough for that. So that's exciting though. It's always cool to use up washi tape. So let's look in these strips and see what we have. We have the animals. I think I want to use the animals above here. So let's do that one there. We have this yellow. We could do here. And then we have this patterned sticker strip. Oh, this one is a bit long, but that's fine. We could still use it. Let's just cut off the end here. And then let's use it again, but the shorter one right here. And I think those are all the days. Cool. So now let's do the days of the week. And where did the washi tape go? Oh, here it is. So this is Tuesday. I believe this washi tape is perforated, so it makes it really easy to take it off and just put it down. And they're all different colors. I just love bright colors, different patterns. Thursday. Friday. Saturday and Sunday. And then let's do the date dots. Some of these colors are blending into the background a little bit too much instead of contrasting, but that's okay. So we have the dates. Now we just need to put my to-do list and notes on each day and we'll be done. So for Tuesday, I do have things of note that I need to put down, like appointments and when I am out of office for those appointments. So I need boxes again. A box this size will probably do. So let's do this green. And I need to put that I am out of office from 9:45 until 12:45. Do I have an appointment sticker? Because I do want the appointment to stand out. I don't have stickers that explicitly say appointment, but I do have these that say plan on it. So let's use one of these. And put it here to kind of break up the page. And then I want to put my doctor's appointments. So it's at 10:30 and 11 o'clock. So that's for my appointment. I do have space at the bottom, so I might as well put something there. And I can just put this print here at the bottom. Then I have space for my to-do list and notes. So that's what I'm going to do. So my to-do list can go here. And I just realized I used a mile liner for my checklist, but I have these that would match the theme a bit better. And it is almost the right size. So let's do this. Let's use one of these, and I'll probably use the purple. I'll just cover up where I just put the highlights. Like that. And this will be, oh, we have to-do headers. I shouldn't have put that swipe there, but I think it'll be fine. So let's just put to-do here. And then we can do notes at the bottom. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do notes here. But I do also want to put a workout sticker. So let's do this green one. And let's see what animals we have to put at the bottom here. Again, I like this guy, but he's just so big. Let's see if I can get away with putting him down even though he's so big. It would go into my workout sticker, so I will have to move this over. Just a little bit. Like that. Let's write notes in here. And let's go on to the next page. So for the next page, Wednesday, I work from home this day. So let's put that somewhere at the top. I just like to put it front and center because I'm really forgetful. And I probably will forget until I see it in my planner that I work from home this day. So that's why I put that at the top and make it stand out a little bit. And what do I want here? I need an appointment box. So let's do this one. And this is for my therapy appointment at 1 p.m., which means I'm out of office from 12:30 to 2:30, and I work until 5:30. And then I want a to-do list. I might as well use another sticker like I did on Monday. So let's take this one. And we can do the yellow. And then my workout box. Let's see, I have those and these. I use the orange. Right there at the bottom, and then I can either put another kind of checklist here, or I could put a quote and then notes like I did for Monday. So let's look at the big quotes. I do maybe want to use some of these palm leaves. So we have those there, and let's look at the quotes in here. We have this one that says, "Hey there." That's kind of cute. "Get out and live." I like that one. I think that's it from there. And then we have the words that were in the Jungle Vibes one. These. I kind of like this one that says, "Hey there." I don't know why, but it's kind of cute. Maybe it's a bit too big. Yeah, the H kind of hits where I put the work from home at the top. If I didn't have that there, then I would definitely put this here. So let's put this back on the page. That's not going to work. Let's try this "Get out and live." I wanted this work from home to stand out, but I think it's standing out a little bit too much, taking up space. But it's fine. Let's put that there. And I do want stuff around it because it does look plain. So let's put some of these hearts around it. Oh, and some of these leaves. And then let's do some of these tiny, tiny hearts. Okay, so we have that, and then my notes can go here. So let's use this pinkish purple one. And let's just write in notes. There is space here at the bottom, so let's use one of these guys. Right there. Thursday is Juneteenth, so let's kind of put that at the top here too. Let's just let that dry for a second. And I also have an appointment, so I need another box. This time I can probably use one of the smaller ones. And let's put therapy at 5:30. Let's write Juneteenth at the top there. And then I can go in with my to-do list and my notes. I think I have one more of those checklists, so I might as well use it. So let's use this purple one right here. And underneath is where I can put my workout sticker. I could probably use a bigger one since I have the space. So let's do this orange. And there is space under here, and I saw a scrap piece of sticker somewhere. I'm determined to find it that I could fit under there. Here it is. This little scrap that I saved from a long time ago. I can just put that under there like that. That's cute. And then my notes can go here. I probably won't have time for a longer to-do list on Thursday, so having my notes here would be enough. But then I probably want a motivational quote or something underneath. So we have this Getting Tropical. Your potential is endless. We have this Just Go For It, but it's all black. I would like it to be bright and colorful. So maybe we could do this. I have these leaves. So maybe I could use these at the bottom somehow. How about this one? And then put Just Go For It on top of it. But then should I hang it this way? Or should I have the flat edge at the bottom? I think I'll have the flat edge at the bottom. I'm going to lightly put it there and see how this looks on top of it. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, let's do that. Cute. And then my notes can go here. If I have to extend my to-do list, I can just write it in the notes. That's no big deal. So we have that, and let's see how one of these other animals, the hanging ones, look at the top here. So let's kind of do this one. Oops, that stuck down not where I wanted it, but it's there now, so we'll do that. That is so cute. I love that. Okay, Friday. I don't have any plans, anything going on for Friday, except that I'm going to visit my mom after work. So I probably won't have that many to-dos on Friday. So how about I use that one sticker that I liked? This pink with the silver palm leaves. I could use that one. And then my notes area could be this sticker, although that kind of matches a little bit too well. So let's find a contrasting color. So let's do this decorative box here. We can do, I kind of want the box with the palm leaves, but I want a different color. Oh, we have blue. That'll work. Yep, that'll work. And the question is, do I want it this way or do I want it upside down? I think I want it this way. Oh, it's a bit too long. So instead, I'm going to put this back on the page. After all that searching, it's not going to work. So I'm just going to draw in my notes underneath. I'm going to put my to-do list here. And then my notes can go here. And my workout sticker can go here. And let's see what decoration we want on the page. First, let's write in our headers, to do, notes. We can put him here. I keep forgetting I have these to-do headers. I could have used that there instead. But oh well, that's fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of these stickers and use this scrap piece of sticker. So we can do, let's do this yellow one that says, "Do it for you." And we can use these leaves somewhere. They're a bit too long, so let's just cut off a little bit of it. And let's put it here. Like that. That's cute. And then the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So Saturday and Sunday, we are definitely going to the museum. I don't know which day. I want to say Saturday is the best day for us to go. And it's going to be a lot of walking. And I'm going to count that as my exercise for the day. So I do want a workout box. I usually have 2 rest days during the week, but I'm going to count the walking that we do as my workout. So for that, I think I want a to-do list, notes, and a to-film list. So for the to-do list, let's just put it here. I can do my to-film list here. My notes I can do here. Oh wait, I have a sticker for that. I didn't forget this time. Let's do to-do. And let's just draw in the checklist. And then for my to film, I probably won't have this many to film, but I have the space if I need it. And notes. Then we have space for decoration, and I do want to put my workout box. So let's put the box there and figure out what decoration we want on the page. I'm thinking something big, and I'm not finding anything big. But how about, where's that big flamingo that we had? He's facing the wrong direction though. He's going this way. I would prefer him go the opposite direction. So let's do the lizard. Let's put him here along with, let's just do these leaves. Let's put one there, put one here, and I think Saturday is done. It looks a bit plain to me. Is it just me, or is it actually plain? Maybe I'll put one of these guys at the top. Okay, and Sunday. So for Sunday, I want a chores list. So let's do this. Let's do this sticker here. Actually, not this one. I think it will look better with the brighter sticker with the leaves on it, either this blue one or the purple one, and I'm leaning toward the purple. So let's put this one back on the page. Oh, my sticker came off. I might need to put glue on this because it's over the washi tape, and sometimes stickers don't like to stick to the washi tape all that well. So let's just put a little dab of glue. And put it back down. Like that. And so I'm going to use this one here. For my chores. And should I think I'm going to write chores. And let's use this as my checklist. And then my to-do list can go here. And let's do our checklist. And let's put our notes. And I believe there was another to-do sticker. The last one. We can put there. And then we have space for decoration. I don't need a workout box for this page because Sunday is going to be my rest day. But I might as well use this guy again because I have the space and he is big. Okay, so I think we're done. I think we're done. Now, I need to write in my plans. We're done with the decoration, but not with the planning part of it. So let me just clean up a little bit, put the sticker books back where they go. So these are Pastel Tropics. Let's go back to planning. And so I need to populate my weekly to-do list. For this week, I've been migrating, renewing my license for a couple of weeks now, and I think I need to break it down into smaller steps. So for this week, I just need to prepare the documents that I need to renew my license. And I think that's a small enough step that I could get that done, and it'll move me closer toward the ultimate task of actually renewing my license. But I need to break stuff down or else it just becomes too big and I push it off and push it off and push it off. So that's what I need to do this week. I need to prep for therapy, my therapy appointment on Thursday. I need to pick up my meds. Oh, I need to create a job tracker because I'm in the process of applying to jobs. And it's getting hard to keep track of which ones I've applied to, which ones responded, a little bit of information about each job. So I want to create a job tracker for that. Along with that, I need to start my interview prep. And, I need to do my Happy Planner Mini setup, which means I need to find recipes because I'm going to use it as a recipe book / health and wellness book. So that's that. My priority items this week are job applications, planner setups. I need to set up the new B6 planner, but also my Happy Planner Mini. And I need to start getting my lineup solidified for Q3. And I need to create healthy routines. That's an ongoing project I have to create healthy habits and healthy routines. But this week I want it to be a focus of my morning routine. So I should have put morning routine down there, but I'll know what that means. For this list, I'm going to use as a meal tracker. So I'm just going to track my dinners. And let's do yellow. And down here, there is space. I don't know if I want to fill it with anything though. I think I'll just put some decoration down here because I'm not sure what else to do with that space. I don't need another checklist. So let's just put this flower like that. And let's write in the days of the week here. So these I will do throughout the week. These trackers and my habit trackers I will do throughout the week. My brain dump I will do at some time during this week, but not now. Then I have my plans for Monday. And this is where the Hobonichi cousin will come in. So I'm going to only transfer a few of the tasks I have on each day, because realistically, I won't be able to get all these done. So I'm just going to put that off to the side and reference it as I write in my plans. So I need to research license documents. I need to create my job application tracker. I need to edit my video and upload. And the rest I will keep open in case anything comes up. For Tuesday, what do I need to do for Tuesday? I need to print out my documents. I need to take out the trash, and then the rest I will leave open in case things come up. If not, then I will transfer more items from my Hobonichi cousin list onto this list. But my Hobonichi cousin, I think I've said this before, but it's the idealistic view of what I would like to get done. My Stalogy is kind of what I actually plan to do with the time and energy that I have each day. So I prefer to plan closer to the day so I know my energy levels and anything new that might have come up. So for Tuesday, I will come in Monday night or Tuesday morning and complete this to-do list. So what I'm doing now is just a preliminary walkthrough of what I want to get done that day. So Wednesday, I need to charge the car, grocery shop, and I need to do laundry and wash dishes. And again, I'll leave that open in case anything comes up. And then I have my notes area when I need it. Thursday, I need to tidy my office and prep filming. That means choosing the stickers and washi tape I want to use in my planners for next week. And I need to apply to jobs, but that's every day this week. Interview prep, but again, that's going to be most days this week. So let's move on to Friday. Friday, I want to visit my mom and run errands for her. Let me just look back at my weekly to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Okay. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Visit mom and errands. Then I want to continue prepping filming. And I need to have a journal session to catch up on anything for the week. Saturday and Sunday, we are going to the museum. I don't know what time, so I'm not going to put the time in. And then I need to film videos, edit videos, and schedule uploads. And I think that's all I want to write in for Friday. I will write in the things I'm going to film later. My chores I will fill in later after I get to the end of the week. Maybe on Friday or Saturday, I will know more of what I need to spend all day Sunday cleaning. So I will fill that in later. I do know that I will need to grocery shop and meal plan and meal prep. I think that's it. There's more I would like to do, but for now, I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to write down too many things and then have some things fall off of my list. So I think that's all I'm going to use the Hobonichi cousin for right now. So let's just do a flip of what we've done, and that'll be it for me. So in this video, we decorated my B6 Stalogy planner for the week of June 16th through the 22nd. I did copy the layout of the B6 horizontal plans by Just Scribble Planner because I have that planner, but it doesn't start until July. And I want to get a feel for how I'm going to use it because it does have a lot of extra space than what I'm used to. So I did copy that layout for this week like I've been doing for the entire month of June. And so we have the horizontal weekly on this page with my appointments and things of note for each day. Then I have a weekly to-do list, my priority items at the top here, my dinner tracker, my daily gratitude, and my habit tracker. Then I have a blank page that I'm going to use for notes and a brain dump. Then I have daily pages, a day per page. I have things of note, appointments at the top, a to-do list, a notes area, and a workout tracker. Tuesday, Wednesday. These pages are really bright and full, and I really, really like it. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching this video and hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.